I hope my all viewers have understood my earlier video. Idempotent element of a ring and characteristic of a ring. Today I will use this concept to find the ring homomorphism. So I will at first recommend you, if you don't see my earlier video, please at first see my earlier video. Then today's video would be so easy. Consider a mapping F from Z4 to Z10, and the mapping is defined as f of x equal to 5x. At first let's say, is this mapping is ring homomorphism? Here, for all xy belongs to Z4, f of x plus y, which is equal to 5 times x plus y, that imply 5x plus 5y, and this is equal to f of x plus f of y, and f of x times y equal to 5 times xy, which is equal to 5xy, and f of x times f of y, which is equal to 5x times 5y, and that imply 25xy, and this is in modulo 10, this is equal to actually 5xy in mod 10. Therefore, f of xy equal to f of x times f of y. Therefore, all condition of ring homomorphism has satisfied here. That means this mapping is obviously ring homomorphism. But if we do change the domain, but same function, here the mapping is just f from Z5 to Z10. Similarly, the mapping is defined fx equal to 5x. Let's verify, is it ring homomorphism? Consider here, just as for example, two element 1 and 4 from Z5, and f of 1 plus 4, here notice, here addition means just in addition in modulo 5. This is equal to f of 5, and in modulo 5, 5 is congruent to 0. That means this is equal to just f of 0, and f of 0 equal to 5 times 0, which is equal to 0. And f of 1 equal to 5 times 1, and f of 4 equal to 20. Then f of 1 plus f of 4, here this plus is since function f function, that means this is in addition modulo 10, and this is equal to 5 plus 20, which is equal to 25, and in mod 10 this is congruent to 5. Therefore, this function is not a ring homomorphism, because first condition not satisfied. Actually, this function is not group homomorphism. In ring homomorphism, today I will see one extra condition. Here, f of 1 are always map identity element of this image. Given any ring R, there exists always unique homomorphism phi from Z to R. Because here, phi of 1 should be 1, then phi of 2 should be 1 plus 1, adding unity of this ring R to S. Then by induction, and phi of n equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 n times, that means phi of n equal to n. Now consider a mapping f from integer to integer, and I have defined Here the general from fx equal to ax where for all a belongs to integer. Now my question, is this mapping is ring homomorphism? Here f of x plus y equal to a times xy, which is equal to ax plus ay. That means this is equal to f of x plus f of y. And notice the multiplication. Here the interesting thing. F of xy equal to a times xy, which is equal to axy, but f of x times f of y equal to ax times ay, which is equal to a square xy. For ring homomorphism, we have to prove f of xy equal to f of x times f of xy. And here axy and here a square xy. When a equal to a square, then this is possible. And if a equal to a square, then a is called idempotent element of this ring. Are you getting why I have told you why idempotent element will use to find the ring homomorphism? And since integer be the integral domain, so only idempotent element of integer is 0 and 1. That means if from z to z there exist only two ring homomorphism, and this is fx equal to 0x and fx equal to 1x. Are you getting? By idempotent element, how we will find how many ring homomorphism exist? Now let's see. In few minutes ago, we had seen there exists a ring homomorphism f from z5 to z10 by the defined function fx equal to 5x. Now, if we consider general function fx equal to ax where for all a belongs to integer, then my question, how many ring homomorphism exist of this function? We can easily tell by idempotent element. At first, check the idempotent element of Z10. And we had seen in my earlier video, number of idempotent element in Zn equal to 2 to the power d, where d is the prime number. Here 10 equal to 2 times 5. That means number of idempotent element Z10 equal to 2 square, which is equal to 4. Therefore, in Z10 there exist 4 idempotent element, and just calculate, this would be 0, 1, 5 and 6. Therefore, possible ring homomorphism B fx equal to 0 times x, fx equal to 1 times x, fx equal to 5 times x, and fx equal to 6 times x. This is our possible ring homomorphism of this mapping. Now we have to check in this mapping which are ring homomorphism. That means we have to check the property of ring homomorphism now. This process is very long method to check every property of ring homomorphism for this 4 mapping. There exist also one rules. The rules is, if A be the idempotent element of this Z10, consider A be the idempotent element, and if order of A equal to X, therefore in Z5, if there exists an element of order X, then this ring homomorphism exists. Are you getting the method? Well, let's check how many ring homomorphism exist here. Notice, this is just trivial homomorphism. So, this is always possible. And for other, order of 1 equal to 10. But in Z5, there exists no element of order 10. So, this ring homomorphism cannot possible. And order of 5 equal to 2, and in Z5 there exists an element of order 2. So this ring homomorphism be possible. And order of 6 equal to 10, and in Z5 there exists also no element of order 10. So this ring homomorphism also not possible. Are you getting the method? That means there exists one trivial homomorphism and other non-trivial homomorphism. That means there exists only two ring homomorphism. Are you getting the method? Oh well. That means actual idea to find ring homomorphism from Zm to Zn is, see the picture. At first we have to find the idempotent element in Zn. Then find the order of every idempotent element. Now check, is there exists element of order of idempotent element in Zm? If yes, then obviously ring homomorphism exists. And if no, then there exists no ring homomorphism. Are you getting the total idea? To find the ring homomorphism of a mapping from Zm to Zn? Oh well. Now I will say one example which had come in GATE 2015 paper. The question is the number of ring homomorphism from Z2 cross Z2 to Z4. Just think how we have to find ring homomorphism in this mapping. At first we have to find the idempotent element in Z4. Actually Z4 contains 4 elements 0, 1, 2, 3, and here 0 square equal to 0, 1 square equal to 1, 2 square equal to 4, which is congruent to 0 in modulo 4, and 3 square equal to 9, which is congruent to 1 in modulo 4. That means here only idempotent element is 0 and 1. For 0, f of xy equal to 0, this is always possible because this is the trivial ring homomorphism. And for 1 possibility is f2xy equal to 1 times x, which is equal to x, order of 1 in Z4 equal to 4, and in the group Z2 cross Z2, we all of us know, has no element of order 4. So this ring homomorphism cannot possible. Are you getting the method? Similarly, if we consider f3xy equal to 1, then similar to before, this is also not be ring homomorphism. So there exists only one ring homomorphism, and this is the trivial homomorphism. Are you getting the method? How we have to find ring homomorphism? Well, now my question, how many ring homomorphism exist f from Zp to Zp to the power m where m greater than 1? Here, number of idempotent element in Zp to the power m is 2, because here prime divisor only 1 and p. So since this is the integral domain, so only idempotent element here 0 and 1. So there exist only two possibility of ring homomorphism, fx equal to 0x and fx equal to 1x. And fx equal to 0x always possible because this is the trivial ring homomorphism. For we have to check for fx equal to 1x. No, we all of us know order of 1 in Zp to the power m obviously would be p to the power m in Zp to the power m. And since m greater than 1, that means p to the power m obviously greater than p. And here the ring homomorphism from Zp to Zp to the power m. In Zp, there does not exist any element of order p to the power m. So, this ring homomorphism not possible. Only possibility here trivial homomorphism. Are you getting the method? Well.